Barack Obama, he was the man he gave me a job back in 2008, and now you're doing thousands of times worse than him. Thanks, Joe. But Barack Obama calls outcry over Loudoun County rape cover-up, phony, trumped-up culture war. You know, the one where the 15-year-old girl got raped in a bathroom and it was fucking reported to the police, and then that same fucking dude in a dress went over to a different school and sexually assaulted another girl. It's just a phony, trumped-up culture war gimmick. I fucking despise Obama. He's the worst. Former President Barack Obama, and somebody who's going to be around for fucking ever. God, he is only 60. Oh, but he was out on the campaign trail for former Virginia Governor Terry McAuliffe on Saturday, urging voters to dismiss controversial issues raised by parents of children in public schools. Parents in Virginia and around the country are furious over the report that a female student was allegedly raped by a gender-fluid boy in a public school girls' bathroom in Loudoun County. We covered this one, I think, the Sunday before I got revived on YouTube. Who knows if this shit's still going to be up. I don't fucking know, and I don't really fucking care anymore. But we did a little touch-up on it, I think, when we got back on YouTube. Otherwise, the Rumble and Odyssey, all those other fucking gimmicks got it. So, it's the one where the father went to the school board, and then, he brought it to their attention. The school board lied about it, and it's like, oh, we had no account of that whatsoever. And then a few days later, it's like, oh yeah, actually we do have an account of that, and we just really didn't need to report it because the cops already were dealing with it. Like, imagine that. All that hysteria from fucking years ago over using whatever bathroom you identify as. That has real world consequences when you have bad actors taking advantage of the situation. Go fucking figure. Parents in Virginia and around the country, yes, are furious over that report. And as well, the Loudoun County school system tried to cover up the assault and prosecute the victim's father for speaking out during the school board meeting. And a 14-year-old was arrested in July and charged with 2 counts of forcible sodomy. Obama dismissed the recent controversy as fake outrage. Legitimate crimes, but please tell me again more about Trump and Russian collusion. And trumped up, there it is, trumped up culture wars. Do you even know what that means? 'Cause I know what the culture wars are, and I know what making a mountain out of a molehill is, but care to be more specific? Although he did not specifically refer to the incident. Oh, god damn it. Parents are also deeply upset by the efforts to implement critical race theory and into the public school curriculum. It doesn't get taught in schools. Okay, pal. We don't have the time to waste on these phony trumped-up culture wars. This fake outrage the right-wing media peddles to juice their ratings. They don't need to do that. You guys are literally driving anybody out of your media cabal. So, what, right-wing media like Fox News, who just hosted fucking Rochelle Walensky talking about concentration camps? Okay. A Republican candidate for governor, Glenn Youngkin, has focused on the incident as evidence that major reforms are needed in the public schools to protect children. Yeah, like burn them all down, not with the kids inside. Okay, that's just what the late-term abortion activists want, and man, fuck the public schools. Obama argued that Youngkin was campaigning on outrage rather than talking about serious problems that actually affect serious people. Like a father whose daughter was raped in the school bathroom. Serious problems that affect serious people. What a hunk of shit. And you know why nobody cares about that and that fucking cabal of people? It's just misinformation. It's just fake outrage. Biden administration taps School Board Association Honjo for post in wake of infamous letter. Yeah, because the Biden administration and the teachers unions, they're all in bed together. Imagine that. Wow. The Department of Education earlier this month tapped the president of the National School Board Association to serve on a federal board that tracks student progress. The latest indication of the Biden administration's collaboration with the group that compared parents to domestic terrorists. Wow. It's really easy to just label everybody who has concerns about the health of the public school system as just not real people and domestic terrorists because, well, they control the language. Education Secretary Miguel Cardona on October 13th appointed National School Board Association President Viola Garcia to the National Assessment Governing Board, which develops a test used to track student achievement across the country. Garcia was behind a September 29th letter urging President Joe Biden to have the FBI, and then the DOJ is like, you know what, we're going to go ahead and do you one better, and we're going to hop in on this as well. Garcia's position on the board could raise questions about whether the appointment was linked to her advocacy group or work, at the National School Board Association. Emails reported by the Washington Free Beacon, this outlet right here, show Garcia coordinated with the Biden White House and Department of Education in the weeks before releasing the controversial letter. Yeah, we talked about that as well, but hey, guess what? Nothing's gonna come of that as well because she works in the White House now. Fucking go figure, right? Hey, can you just go ahead and label our opposition to our legitimate downfalls as just being some of the dregs of society, some of the worst people imaginable? Yep, we can do that. And you also want to... You want a promotion as well? I was like, yeah, that'd be great. This is the type of shit that doesn't get any fucking coverage. And the people who should hear it just want to simp for more fucking big government anyways. Oh, but let's just go ahead and talk about 2024 when hopefully something fucking changes. Pollster John McLaughlin. Okay, Trump would win in a landslide right now versus either Biden or Harris. No. Come on, we just seen the election, okay? That was just about a year. Jesus Christ, it was just about a year ago at this point. And Biden's the most popular president ever. How do you think? No, that just can't be the case. No, the last election was so legitimate and honest. Sunday on New York's WABC 770 AM radio's The Cats Roundtable, Donald Trump, pollster John McLaughlin said former president would beat either Joe Biden or Kamala Harris in a landslide, a huge victory. Okay. McLaughlin told host John Katsimandis, my mistake, that Biden is a different candidate now than he was in 2020 election because he's been being run by the radical. Is this guy retarded? Like, oh, now all of a sudden Joe Biden's being pushed by the radicals. Where the fuck have you been for the past 2 years, you fucking dumbass? This is why all these politicos make me physically ill. You've got 55% to 37%. They're worried about the future of America while Biden is president. That's a huge number. A huge number. Trump would win in a landslide right now, he said, after highlighting the economic woes under Biden. It's been an electoral landslide. He would beat either Biden or Harris, and he's ahead of Harris 49 to 46 in the polls. I would believe that because Harris has a likability of crib death, and Biden is a different candidate because, I mean, he ran as a... Oh my fucking... What's moderate about saying that you're going to close down the natural resource industry? What is moderate about advocating for most of the talking points of the Green New Deal without saying, oh no, I don't got the Green New Deal on my platform? Or, you know what, also just trying to remove all sort of online gun sales. Yeah, that's totally the move of a moderate, you fucking moron. And that's why if everything is all legitimate and everything's all fail, my mistake, and all upstanding, that's why you cocksuckers fucking failed so hard in 2020, okay? But again, that's if everything was upstanding and legitimate, which I have no reason to believe totally wasn't the case. But how did he finish this up? He's doing things that he said he wasn't going to do. Like what? Not pack the court? Oh, and now you're seeing we're moving into a post-pandemic age. Oh, really? Not if they have anything to say about it. Where you're seeing really new voting coalitions like the 21st Century Voters, where the rebound, the bounce back, and it's going to show itself in elections this year. Possibly in Virginia. That would be big. Okay, yeah, that Terry McAuliffe. I think he was in there before Governor Blackface. Oh, not Justin Trudeau. He's a prime minister. Ralph Northam. Right. Oh, yeah, he's the same guy who wanted, like, fourth-term trimester fucking abortions. He's the worst, and he's creepy. I should be more specific, so if you guys wanted to look that up, post-birth abortions, where he was talking on a radio station. He's a creepy man with and it sounds even weirder with that accent, that a little bit of a southern drawl to his voice. It's just really tough to take him seriously while he's still trying to fucking black up with shoe polish. Oh, but how did this retard fucking finish this up? The radical... wing of the Democrat Party is holding the rest of their party hostage. I'm sure. And the voters aren't going to stand for it anymore. It's gone way too far, and people want to get back to some degree of sanity. Oh my God, they're literally taking the talking points of 2020, okay, and then just fucking reversing them. Oh, Biden's not, now he's run by the radicals. Oh, we need a return to normalcy under Trump. Are you fucking high? I loved the way that Trump ran the country from 2016 to 2020. I thought it was great. I thought everybody prospered under it. And yeah, I like the aggressive approach he took with every one of those fucking tyrannical assholes that were out there. either wiping them out with drones or calling that pudgy little North Korean fucking rocket man. It was all great, but again, I don't think that he was fucking perfect. Obviously, he put retards like John McLaughlin around him, and fathead Jason Miller, knocking up strippers when he's not giving fucking bad advice. He's not a very good pollster either, but regardless, I think we can see the signs that Biden would fail in a re-election bid, and Kamala Harris is as organic as something that comes out of the Monsanto factory. So yeah, he'd crush either of those, and those are most likely the Democrats' choice, because who else is on their bench? Fuck, man. You take a look at the Republican candidates that are out there, and they are vast, and it is a deep trove of up-and-comers, okay? I'm not one of those retards who thinks that, oh, Ron DeSantis should just drop Florida right now and just run to the fucking presidency. Oh, he'd be a better choice because he's, you know what, he's a little bit easier to take than Trump, and he's not so crazy. And it's like, I don't need your fucking milquetoast opinion. You're the reason that everything went to shit beforehand, okay? Oh, we just need to play nice with the other side. They don't give a fuck, okay? They don't play by niceties. They don't play the rhetoric game. They're fucking ruthless, and that's how you have to attack them. You come back and you fucking punch a bully right in its face. The only way you win. Stop being a conservative where it just means that you lose an election. Oh, it's just need to have dignity. You need to be more like John McCain. I got fucking blown out, but I had a nice speech and I had a nice concession speech. And probably spent 3 times longer than that because the fucking victory speech would have been wow. Or more dignity like fucking Mitt Romney. Suck a dick. Biden stinks. His approval rating sees the largest drop of any president since 1953. Yes, when he was a junior senator in his second term from Delaware. Biden's approval has dropped 11 fucking points, okay, over his first 3 quarters in office that he's currently trying to get into the vending machine using. In office marks the most significant decline of approval rating, the same point in any presidency since 1953. Dwight Eisenhower was in charge at that point, according to Gallup. Credible poll. During the first quarter of his presidency, from January to June, President Biden enjoyed approval ratings between 54 and 57%, with the average rating of 56%. According to Gallup, since then, his approval rating has plummeted. I wonder why. Approval ratings in the third quarter, which began July 20th and ended October 19th, so that shit's all fucking done and dusted, so now you can assess the data, averaged at 44.7%, according to Gallup. Holy fuck. This is an 11.3 percentage point drop between Biden's first and third quarters, the largest of any president dating back to 1953. Ah, man. I think everybody who I know who was back in that time is already dead. I was going to say what a time to be alive, but I don't even know anybody who's that old. Gallup's latest survey registers the president's approval rating at 42%, which is similar to the 43% approval rating he garnered in September. Just worse. Since September, the United States has dealt with supply chain issues, worker shortage, and inflation. Also fucked up Afghanistan. Also tried to vaccine mandate the entire fucking country. Continues to lie every single fucking day of the week. When he does talk, most of the lying's done by Jen Psaki, though, or she'll just skirt the question so she doesn't have to answer anything. They're terrible people, and the average people are starting to speak up about it. I don't really know. What the fuck can you learn from these polls anyways? Gallup's latest survey, conducted from October 1st through the 19th, shows 92% of Democrats approve of Biden's performance. Of course, they already have the sunk cost fallacy. Well, I voted for him, so I might as well support him. Well, 6% of Democrats disapprove. That is shocking, okay? Jesus Christ. These people have no shame, no fucking buyer's remorse whatsoever. Like, what on earth could you approve of? What is something that would be so overwhelmingly great that you would say that Biden is doing a good job? Like, other than not taking any shit from reporters and just walking out of the room? I can't think of anything that I'd really, really applaud him for. Maybe not falling down in the past couple of months. I think that might be a victory. Among Republicans, 4% approve of the job Joe Biden is doing. It's so nice they got in touch with the Murkowski and Collins family. While 94% disapprove. I would love to see like a historical average, if they have any data going back that far, to see if there's been such a polarization, because that's 92% of Democrats and 94% of Republicans. I think, okay, I'm going to go out on a limb to say that I don't think that there's been a time in history where there's been that much polarization without there being a hot war on the ground. That is legitimately one of the biggest fucking differences you could conceivably chart. The 88-point gap, okay, in job approval is the largest for Biden thus far in his presidency, and ranks among the largest in more than the 8 decades of Gallup measuring the presidential approval. Okay, so they only go back 80 fucking years when Joe Biden was still in law school, and he's like, that's something to achieve one day. Oh, there you go. There's something the Democrats are hanging their hat on. I get it. Furthermore, the poll shows that Biden is underwater with independents. That sucks, as his latest approval rating hovers at 34%, which is a 21-point drop from the 55% approval rating he enjoyed from independents in June. 3 Democrat presidents who precede Biden also had sharp drops in approval, are similar to Biden's at the same point during their 10 years in office. Okay, Barack Obama dropped 10 points between the first and third. Bill Clinton, 7. Jimmy Carter declined 9 points. And the last Democrat ended up with a fucking hole in his head. That sucks. Gallup's latest poll was conducted October 1st through 19th and randomly sampled 823 adults. Yeah. So not exactly the biggest sample size in the world. And I'd imagine, okay, once the honeymoon portion is all over, but it's like, okay, I don't think that Trump would have this much of a decline, mostly because his approval rating was never that fucking high, okay? So if you're already hovering around the 50% mark, if you go, oh no, now he's at 44%, okay, but 11.3 points, Jesus Christ, and we're only 3 fucking quarters into 16. Ugh. God, I'd rather be doing line reads with Alec Baldwin. Speaking of which, we're going to be talking about him next. With that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.